Hi, my name is Myca Pearce, and for my essay this semester, I chose the topic of mental health issues of student athletes. And so I chose this topic for two reasons, and one is that it aligns with my personal beliefs of health and well-being, and the other is that I am also a student athlete, and I have seen many people around me struggle with mental health issues because of their athletic participation, so I really wanted to look into this. So, first thing I want to address is why this is an issue, and when I was researching my sources for my essay, I found one by Edwards and some other authors, and it compared college student athletes to non-athletes, and then assessed how the athletics had an impact on their academics. And so in this article, it says that athletes actually have a higher stress level and have more mental health issues because of their dual commitments between athletics and academics. And so along with that, and the pressure from parents and peers, teammates, coaches, and others, and the stress of competition, along with losing class time and study time, they can lose the balance, and all of this just creates more stress and anxiety, which can lead to other mental health issues. So, if they are having mental health issues, why do they just not speak up or ask for help? And the reality is that there is a stigma surrounding seeking help, and this can combine with the expectations from those around them, which can increase anxiety and other issues. And athletes are often told in their sports by coaches and others that they just need to have this mental toughness and to tough it out and get over it, whether it is a physical injury or a mental issue or block. And so they are afraid of being judged or seen as weak if they come forward with this mental health issue or wanting to go see someone for help. And then they might also lose that support or lose the chance to do well in their athletics or be removed, and this is a great fear that a lot of athletes have if they come forward. And then this can also lead to them believing that they are undeserving of love. And then coaches can accidentally support this stigma because they can cross the line of pushing their athlete to their limit and actually worsen their mental health instead of supporting them. So, some other factors can include the impacts that parents and society have on athletes. And so as a parent, they can cause their child to lack the psychological resilience that they need to have less anxiety and stress. And so coping mechanisms that children can create or grow into from learning from their parents can actually increase anxiety and stress throughout their life. And parents also can often focus on the accomplishments that their child has, whether in academics or athletics, and shame their child based off of those standards that they hold them to, leading to their child having feelings of worthlessness, guilt, inadequacy, anxiety, and depression, and others. And so society also has an expected image for athletes. And so they often think that swimmers' bodies should look different than a gymnast or someone who plays softball or runs. And so many athletes have developed body dysmorphia and disordered eating styles and patterns, which can eventually lead into an eating disorder. So many factors can also damage the physical health rather than only mental health. So, some solutions that could help fix these problems or lead to these problems being fixed are training coaches in mental health. And so, in one of my other sources for my essay by Osgood, it said that coaches actually need to be trained in order to lessen the mental health issues and also bring greater support to their athletes. And so we can train coaches and their staff along with prioritizing well-being over the accomplishments of that athlete. And so we can expand these support systems in schools with availability and in athletic departments. And so if we increase this availability, it will be able to decrease that stigma and help people feel like they can open up and ask for help. And then we also need more who specialize in athletes and athletes' mental health specifically so that they can receive more support and help. So in conclusion, what will this do? What will this get to have the success in having less mental health issues? And so this will reduce the needs and obstacles if we have greater support systems, and there will be more success in preventing those issues in mental health in student athletes. And so the question comes up of what can I do to actively help and make this plan go through? And you can actually be a support system yourself. You can be there for others and make the environment around you where it is normal to ask for help and want help. And you can also speak up if you recognize someone struggling and go and try to have them get help through you or bring up that opportunity. And you can just support your friends. You can check on them and let them know that you are there. So, yes, thank you for listening to my presentation.